Most founders sound exactly like the competition. If you want to be competitive in a crowded market, you can't just be better, you have to be different. I'm your host, Cameron Olds.
And I'm Dallin Merrill, and we're here to talk about how you can avoid being mistaken for your competition, differentiate your brand, and ultimately create a lasting competitive advantage for yourself in the market.
Welcome to Differentiate or Die. This episode of Differentiate or Die is brought to you by MessageOS. And by brought to you by, we mean written by.
If your team describes your product 10 different ways, your product is no longer differentiated. It's confusing, and so are your customers.
MessageOS helps big teams keep every sales deck, social caption, and support reply on message and on brand.
Clear, consistent, differentiated. Every time someone talks about you.
See how it works at protagonistcomms.co. Daryl Merrill, I got two questions for you today. The first is, how are you liking the beard?
Oh, well, I'm not about the beard, Cameron. I'm not about the beard. I don't hate it, honestly. Like you look good, but it's still a little scraggly.
Yeah,
being honest.
Listen, did you know that I'm actually growing this partly for Protagonist? You're going to laugh at this. Are you ready? You know why I'm doing it for Protagonist?
Yeah, sure.
We were in a message workshop with a client one time. And at the end, one of the comments made by a person was, "You two look young and inexperienced," is what she said. And I was like, I'm going to show you. I'm going to try and grow a beard.
Oh, I love that. That's good. You'll show her.
I'll show her my horrible patchy beard. I know that it probably looks bad. I've heard, and people tell me that you can't make a judgment call until you've done it for 2 months. And I'm about a month in. So we're going to go all the way to Thanksgiving. And if it's still bad, or if I can make it look good by touching it up, then yeah, it's going away. I'm under no illusion that I look good with this beard. I know I probably don't. So, but the second question for today is, have you ever ridden in a self-driving car before?
Yes. Like when Teslas first came out, I rode in one, but that's the only time.
Was it like completely autonomous though? Like, did the homie, whoever was driving, did they take their hands off the wheel? Did they just sit back and relax and watch a movie?
On the freeway, but that's it.
Okay.
Like just on the freeway, like it like not anywhere, you know.
Nice. So, do you want to take a guess?
Ooh, Tesla.
Specifically, there's a specific new thing they're doing though. Maybe you've heard of it. I don't think you have. There's a new thing they're doing.
Okay, my other one would be Google Car, but
I've never heard of Google Car. It's possible that is a competitor, but it's not the one I picked out.
Ooh, are we talking taxi?
Yes.
Oh, Robotaxi?
Robotaxi, and do you know the other one?
Oh man, I do. Just tell me.
Waymo.
Waymo, yes. Okay, yes.
Robotaxi and Waymo. Autonomous taxi services. So the thing with Tesla is they have the self-drive feature and all that stuff, but you have to own the car, right? And then Uber, you have to have a person in the car and it's awkward and maybe you don't want to have a conversation or whatever. I've had those Uber rides before. This one, what Robotaxi and Waymo are doing is it's all about completely autonomous taxi services. So no one's in the car with you. You get in. Have you seen videos of people doing this? It's actually wild. You get in, there's no one in the car. And then, on the back console, there's like a touch screen. And then on the front, and then it shows you your route. And then you just take off and go. And there's no one in the car. So you can sleep on your way there. And if you fall asleep in the back, it'll buzz at you if you don't get out after a certain amount of time. It's crazy. It's wild. It's the future, Daryl Merrill.
It is the future. I love it. I think it's amazing. It's really, really cool.
Super, super cool.
Isn't it coming to Salt Lake or even already in Salt Lake?
Potentially. I haven't looked at it. I know that Robotaxi is primarily in Texas and will soon be expanding into San Francisco or San Diego, somewhere in California. And then I'm not sure where you can do it with Waymo. I'm pretty sure I would be surprised if they were in Salt Lake, but it's possible that they are. So there's a few different things today that I think are going to be interesting. One is a missed opportunity for Waymo, to kind of give you some an idea. I think there's a missed opportunity for Waymo, and there's kind of a failure on Robotaxi's side. Not to poison the well, not to lead the witness, but let's just kind of take a look at what we're doing today. Let's start with Robotaxi. Robotaxi. Here is, if you go to tesla.com/Robotaxi, here's what we see. H1 says Robotaxi. The H2 says the future of autonomy is here. And then it's got this rad looking picture of a Model Y Robotaxi.
I mean, it looks cool.
It looks way cool. It looks way cool. But we're not here for looks, Romero. We're here for messaging.
No, I mean, it's bad. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't know what this company does right now.
Yeah. I mean, autonomy could mean so many different things. Autonomy could mean like autonomous robots in a warehouse, like Amazon warehouse, right?
Yeah.
It could mean.
I mean, Robotaxi is actually an amazing name.
It is. It's great.
Like,
it's a great name.
I know just by that what it is, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. But not much to go off of in the first two. Robotaxi, it's great. I think you can pretty much get there with that. The future of autonomy is rather unclear. Scrolling down below the fold, Robotaxi is coming, is what the H3 says. We're bringing autonomous rides to you today, starting with Model Y. Cybercab, our fully autonomous vehicle, will begin offering rides in your area in the future. So they're still in their limited beta run, I guess. But that's pretty much it. Then the next one is sign up for updates. Learn more about Robotaxi. That's it. Their website is super, super bare bones.
Wow. I mean, we're bringing autonomous rides to you today.
Cool, that's clear. Yep. Autonomous rides. Yep, 100%. Off the top of my head, when I was prepping for this episode, I was like, there's no difference between them and I guess Google Car and then Waymo because they're all doing autonomous stuff. I guess the differentiated factor would be that they're Tesla cars. And people prefer riding in Tesla cars. But I don't know if that's a big enough draw for people to choose that over Waymo. But we'll get into Waymo here in a bit because I think Waymo's actually kind of cool. But yeah, kind of a bare bones website. Not much going on here by way of marketing.
I mean, they kind of say that, starting with Model Y. So they're like showing it is their vehicle specifically.
Yeah. Which is a differentiator. Definitely something that only Tesla could do.
Yeah, it totally is.
I don't know if it's a big enough differentiator, or if there is a different differentiator, they're not saying it here, which is also a problem.
Yeah, it feels like they don't know which direction they want to go in yet. Almost, so they're being very vague. Because like I've heard things about like you could do this with your own vehicle, right? Like you could, when you're not using it, you could use it as a robotaxi for someone else.
Yes. So if we're looking at this from a different target audience perspective, like the hustler, the Uber driver, the Lyft driver, whatever, if you had a Tesla, you could just turn your car into one of the little Hive drone things and it becomes a robotaxi. It makes money without you having to do anything for it, which is crazy.
Yeah.
That's a differentiator for sure.
Yeah.
That's a differentiator. But for only one target audience, kind of crazy. Should we take a look at their X account?
Oh, yeah. The future of autonomy. Hey, consistent.
Still unclear, but it's consistent. We're chill.
Yeah.
Scroll down a little bit. Robotaxi app is now available to all. Okay, whatever. Now available on even more of Austin. So it's showing a map of Austin and the area they cover. So it's in Texas. Ooh, this is fun. So here's a screenshot so there's two side-by-side screenshots. There's one on the right-hand side is Uber, and it's showing almost a $13 ride for an Uber X. And then the one on the left is a screenshot of the Robotaxi app, and it's showing $2.61, which is orders of magnitude cheaper. So that's interesting.
That's wild.
It is wild, huh? Pretty much their whole feed is just them expanding expanding their areas of service, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
pretty minimal on the Robotaxi side of things. Pretty minimal.
That's fine. At least they're consistent. I'm okay with that. It's not the worst, mostly because the name is like all the messaging you need. It's crazy.
Interesting.
Like,
yeah.
I just think that name is like Robotaxi. Like, what else? Like, you know exactly what I do. And how much differentiation do you need? Like, it's such a small market right now. Like, but maybe it's extra important because in the future, do you always want to have your competition be there? You know, like, you've got to start now to show, you know, yeah, you could ride in a nice Tesla instead of your crappy Waymo. I don't know how nice Waymos are. Maybe they're really nice too. But if like a Tesla is a more comfortable ride or just a cooler version, then start messaging that somehow maybe.
Yeah, I think that yes, differentiation is important differentiation is important for Tesla because of what Waymo is doing. Are you ready to see what Waymo's up to?
Yes.
Okay. And, well, hang on. We'll let you be the judge here. But if you go to waymo.com, this is what you see. The world's most experienced driver. We're on a mission. So this is the H2. We're on a mission to be the world's most trusted driver, making it safer, more accessible, and more sustainable to get around without the need for anyone in the driver's seat.
Wow. That's really good.
Yes. Much more. It's much clearer. They explain a little bit more, which is good. I think personally the world's most experienced driver is an interesting angle to take. I know what they're probably saying is experienced because it's trained on a whole bunch of data from like cars around the world and different driving scenarios. I think that's what Tesla's doing. But still kind of a weird angle.
Here's what they're doing is it's all about the trust right now with autonomous driving, right? It's when I get in a car, am I going to get in a car crash? Am I going to, like, that's people's biggest nervousness about these companies.
Yes, which is I think earlier I talked about what I think is a missed opportunity for Waymo. I think that is the missed opportunity. I think it's safety. It's safety, dude. Because look at so there's a video playing below here. Look at all of the sensors on that car.
Yeah.
It looks like a freaking It's like that's the true Robotaxi because of all of the different sensors and cameras and instruments that like help it gauge, distance and pedestrians and it uses LiDAR so it can see through smoke, it can see through rain and stuff like that. Where with like Teslas, like there's no outside instruments. It's all based off of cameras. And so they're talking about, the Waymo is becoming known for being so much safer because of the additional instruments it puts on its vehicles than pretty much any other option that's out there. And so I think you're totally right. It's such a new technology. And people's first question is, there's no one in the driver's seat. Am I going to get in a crash? Am I safe in this car? Which is why I think, Daryl, tell me what you think, but this is the missed opportunity that they don't lead with safety. So their H1 right now says the world's most experienced driver. I think it should say something more like the world's safest autonomous taxi cab or something like that.
I think that's way better. That's
way
great,
better,
Cameron.
right?
Yeah.
Missed opportunity.
I agree. It's not that it's bad. Honestly,
no, it's still okay.
I understood it. But you made it like that made it so much more clear. Like they're not trying to be cool. That's an ugly car.
Yeah, it's an ugly car.
It's an ugly car. It's got this massive thing on top. Nobody's going to drive that around school or around.
No.
They're just. That's not a personal car. This is specifically a cab that's autonomous. But that's okay because it's safer.
Yes.
So like really, they do say that in the second sentence, making it safer, more accessible, and more sustainable to get around. Fine. Get rid of sustainable. Get rid of accessible. Just go straight for safety.
Yes.
Don't even say those other things until H4.
Right. Yes. Because that's baseline. Well, talking about a baseline in the industry, safety. Sorry. Let's go up here. Accessibility, sustainability. Those all are probably going to be industry baselines for electric vehicles, right? No one cares
taxi
about that.
vehicles.
Taxi
the accessibility
vehicles,
is maybe a little bit less because it's a new industry.
Sure.
But still, it is. Yeah.
Yeah. But like, you're totally right. They've built this thing to be safer. Like, they've differentiated their product for safety because they have all of these additional sensors on there. So like, definitely lean into that, because that's something that Tesla can't do right now. Even if it wanted to, it would take years to put them on the same path as Waymo. And there's a whole debate online about Elon Musk saying that, you know, we just have cameras and we judge the world through cameras, like our eyes, and like, we're fine. Like, we can see through stuff and all that. And everyone else is like, no, like, you gotta have LiDAR, you gotta have all these extra sensors to be truly safe. And that's what Waymo's doing. So I think it's total missed opportunity, dude.
Yeah. I mean, what Tesla's saying is, hey, we're as safe as a human. Waymo's saying we're safer.
Right. Ooh, that's better. There you go. That's awesome. Humans getting crashes all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think that's fantastic. So like, but you have to, so they do mention safety, but it's all the way down at the very bottom. And it says, our commitment to safety. Autonomous vehicles mean nothing without safe driving. Our priority is to ensure that Waymo Driver offers a safe road experience for those inside and outside our vehicles.
Oh, like, that's so good.
That should be the H2. They should bring that all the way up to the top. It's so clear.
Yeah.
It's clear and differentiated. If they were to say that all the time, I would imagine they'd have no problem taking market share from Tesla. I think they're already the big player in the industry to begin with, but like, I think they would cement their status as a big player in that market if they would just lead with this safety stuff. Seriously.
Yeah. And you know who they need to go after? Traditional car drivers. They need to have problem language about how unsafe a normal driver is.
That's also true. I dig that. That's great problem language. It's great problem language mixed with great differentiated product language. It's honestly perfect. They've done a great job with setting it up. I just think the execution needs to be a little more finely tuned, right?
Yeah.
Let's take a look at their X account. So if you go to x.com/Waymo, it says the world's first fully autonomous ride-hailing service, over 10 million trips served and counting.
So bad.
Dumb. Lead with safety. It's what you built your car for. It's what you'll be known for. Yeah.
Oh, dang, Cameron. That stinks.
I know. But see here, look. Their most recent tweet. Autonomous driving has never been cooler. Learn how we're using advanced testing to expand our capabilities for snowier winter weather conditions. And then the graphic says snow tested, safety focused. And it's got a picture of like heavy flurries, heavy snow, and all of these little instruments on top of the car have little mini windshield wipers to like keep their field of view. I'm like, guys, like you've done the work. Now let's do the easy work of just talking about it clearly, right?
Yeah, that's really good. Like, that's really cool.
Cool stuff, right?
Yeah, they've differentiated their product. Go hard on the messaging.
Comms. Yeah, say it clearly, say it all over the place. That's the next step for them.
Thanks, Cameron. I'm going to give Waymo a 0 for consistency. They don't get a star for consistency.
Agreed.
They do get a star for differentiation. And they do for clarity. So they get 2 stars. It could have been better, but they still get stars.
Yep.
And then Tesla for differentiation, nope. They don't get a star. For consistency, they get a star. And for clarity, they just bank on that name. So I'm going to give them a half a star. Because the name is honestly probably all you need, but come on, you can do better than that.
Yeah. No, I would give him the same score. 2 for Waymo, 1.5 for Tesla.
Yeah. Well, thanks for joining us today, guys. This was really good, Cameron. I really enjoyed that. If you guys feel like you need help with your website, with your messaging on all platforms, hit us up at protagonistcomms.co. Thanks for joining us on our 50th. We're getting up there, and hope to see you on our website, protagonistcomms.co. See you next time.
Great, peace.